that era has gone that some students come from this science domain, some come from this technology domain, some from social science. Now the things has become more and more interconnected, and we are promoting interdisciplinary approach.
In order to ensure that the classes which happen online, the teachers who are teaching online, or even the tutors who are teaching online are having certain specific standards. Also, to protect the privacy of the students, we should train our students to learn the skills of research. And I think that is also a very futuristic skill. It is a skill which students need to develop, and we have to train them to do so.
Hello and welcome at the Forum for Global Studies, as we have launched recently Coffee with Tech Table. So on this podcast series today, we are going to discuss the role of technology in school education. How does it matter? How does it shape the landscape of education? To talk more on this topic today, we have with us educational leader, visionary leader, Miss Pooja Bose, ma'am. She is the principal of Pacific World School, and today we will be knowing lots of insights from her side regarding the technological role, how does it shape the changing dynamics of school education. So let's start. So, ma'am, thank you so much for accepting our invitation in this podcast series.
Thank you so much.
So, my first question: how do you think technology has transformed multiple sectors, including business, including security, including in all the different domains? So, obviously, education is no exceptional. As a leader, because you are the principal of Pacific World School, how do you see, which kind of observation you have, especially the penetration of education in school education?
Post-COVID, there had been numerous reasons to switch to hybrid mode or online mode as far as schools and colleges are concerned. It was a matter of chance that schools had to resort to online mode because of the pandemic, and it was an opportunity for all of us to learn what it is to be a digital educator. So it also propelled the teachers to learn online digital platforms in order to deliver education. So basically, the necessity triggered this change in our educational practices, and now in 2024, we can claim that we have acquired our capabilities as far as digital teachers are concerned, education is concerned, or even to deliver assessments online.
Yeah, wonderful insight. That yes, we all know that post-COVID era, it has forced us to adopt technological space, especially the digital space. And of course, we have lots of challenges and opportunities. In terms of inclusion, because we always talk about, when we talk about the education, we talk about the inclusion. How do you see this? Do you think that this digital space has completely touched the spirit of inclusion? Because lots of online mode, digital mode, we are at the grassroots level, we are very remote level, and students who are not able to access to reach out to metropolitan cities, but they are there, and because of this digital tools, they are in a position to catch the education, high standard education, qualitative education. So, do you think this kind of inclusive?
Yes, it is inclusive, definitely, because it gives an opportunity to those students and even those teachers who want to upskill themselves, sitting in the remote areas of this country. See, we don't have equality in terms of giving the digital network to all the remote corners of India. But we are making great advancements in providing digital network to places which were previously unheard of, which gives an opportunity to those students who want to learn, do courses online from schools and universities, not only in India but abroad also. So it's a wonderful opportunity for those students who, it will open many doors to the students who cannot travel physically because of financial reasons, or some students might be specially abled, so they want to they can only do things from their homes. So this will give greater outreach to those students, those youth who have a laptop, who have a Wi-Fi in their homes, and who can just click and enroll themselves in different courses across the world, not just in India.
Yeah. So, dear audience, this is the major transformation that we are observing that because of this, accessibility was a challenge. Initially, we were talking about the accessibility, we were talking about affordability. How do you think about affordability? Because when we talk about the education, it is something fundamental rights, and we have seen that the dropout ratio to dropout is very high in India, especially in education, in school education. So do you think that this challenge, technology, the emergence of this digital education, it has overcome this challenge in terms of affordability?
I would say that yes, digital education is affordable. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection and a gadget through which you can take your online classes or courses. But more importantly, it's not just about affordability, it's also about the quality. What is important is that we should be able to deliver good quality education through online mode. Which is why it is important that we form a forum which assesses or gives some kind of standardization to the quality of online deliverances which happen in order to ensure that the classes which happen online, the teachers who are teaching online, or even the tutors who are teaching online are having certain specific standards. Also to protect the privacy of the students, also to protect the data which is being taken from the students for whatever reasons. I think there should be some sort of standardization in that aspect also.
Great. You rightly highlighted that apart from the affordability, we are also providing quality education. That was also challenged previously. Today we are talking about in the new education policy, we are talking about the interdisciplinary approach. That era has gone that some students come from this science domain, some come from this technology domain, some from social science. Now the things has become more and more interconnected, and we are promoting interdisciplinary approach. So, what is your vision about today? For example, if we are following a digital education, at the same time, so because of this digitalization, we are facing new kind of challenges like cyber crime, cyber fraud, and students are fed up with kind of so many illegal apps are coming. So they are caught up in this kind of crimes. They don't know what will happen. So do you think that because of this interconnected nature of education, what is your vision? And if I'll ask about from your side, that which kind of suggestion you will want to say here about to promote this kind of multidisciplinary approach in education?
So, multidisciplinary approach is definitely the need of the hour, be it online or offline. But I would say that the digital structure, the digital mode of online teaching and learning offers a lot of flexibility and a lot of opportunities for the teachers to plan their lessons in a way which cuts across the barrier of time or geography or even the learners. For example, that a teacher, a geography teacher from Pacific World School can collaborate with a mathematics teacher sitting in United States and also collaborate with a French teacher sitting in France, and three of them can together chalk out a lesson plan which is about a particular theme or a topic and implement that project or that lesson plan in their respective classrooms. It also opens up opportunities of collaboration, of innovation in a way which is unimaginable. So we should definitely explore multidisciplinary opportunities and also encourage the students to kind of collaborate between different schools and have joint projects. The other thing which becomes a possibility is the ability to research. Now, hardly any researcher is unaware of the importance of digital, the knowledge which is available on the internet. So we should train our students to learn the skills of research. And I think that is also a very futuristic skill. It is a skill which students need to develop, and we have to train them to do so. We also have to train our students to use artificial intelligence intelligently, and also to make them aware about the perils of AI, and also to protect their own data, to protect their own identity while doing so. So all in all, I would say that this is one huge opportunity, but it's also to be dealt with caution.
Wonderful insight about the multidisciplinary approach, and Ms. Pooja Bose, ma'am, rightly pointed out that yes, faculty from this school can collaborate from US, from UK, faculty from geography can collaborate in mathematics. So this is wonderful approach, and I think government also promotes this kind of multidisciplinary approach. And generally, we have seen that today, because of this multidisciplinary approach, we do have a lot of opportunity to engage and to promote this collaborative skill and collaborative education system. Because initially, we were talking about the collaboration boundaries and beyond the boundaries, but I think today the debate is over in terms of this boundary approach. And so I think that's wonderful insights that yes, because of this technology, the boundary is over and the spirit of collaboration is much high, so we can collaborate on different think tanks, we can collaborate with different universities, different schools, and we'll come up with a new approach. The next question to you, ma'am. We generally talk about today in the world attention, especially we talk about the student. Because of this technological penetration, we have seen attention problem is so high, right? Because of tech savvy and phone savvy, and generally we much more give time to screen. So it gives also concern. It raises some concern about, and we have some mental issues also because of this tech savvy education. So do you think that this digital education has increased engagement level? Because was a major issue with the students.
So engagement has improved. Engagement with the subject has improved. Engagement with the teacher has improved. But it has also got its own side effects. And the side effects are that when there is overconsumption of media, when there is overexposure to screen time, then there are certain side effects in the learners. Those side effects are psychological. And one of them, as you rightly mentioned, was lack of concentration. So the children are very jittery. Very early they become impatient.
Yeah.
They need immediate gratification because that's the very nature of internet. That the moment you click, you get what you want. So they think in real life also such things happen, and as you know that's not true.
Exactly.
So they get very impatient very quickly. So like Gautam Buddha said that too much of everything is bad, and we have to take the middle path. So is the case with consumption of digital content. You have to take the middle path. You cannot go to extremes. It is bound to have ill effects on the children. They are already very fragile, very nimble. So we need to, as educators, we need to educate them. We have to tell them what are the norms of being a digital age learner.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So wonderful insight that quoting to Indian philosopher Gautam Buddha, that to adopt a middle path is desirable, and we must not consume technology. The last question to you, which is very important for us. Creativity is a fundamental of education system, especially school education, because I remember when I was in the school system, so the focus was on memory. Memorize. If someone has a good memory, if someone counts tables, counts capital, name of the capitals, so memory. So during the early 90s, the best student was the best memory. How do you think? But it was not a part of creativeness. Creativeness. Do you think that technology has provided lots of opportunity to come out as a creative both educator as well as a student? So do you think that technology has provided lots of creativeness?
Creativity is important, very important in all spheres, not only in education. Technology has definitely given a boost to creativity because it has opened those barriers which were earlier because of lack of tools. Now there are so many tools on internet which will help a child to become creative. See, creativity is inherent. It is not because of technology or lack of it. Somebody who's creative will become creative even with crayons or even with on the sand or even with music. It's a trait, and some are creative in music, some are creative with words, others are creative with colors, some others are creative with singing or music or dancing. So it's a very fundamental trait in any human being, and it is said that in future, the future will belong to those, or the people who are going to lead the future, the wave of the future, are the ones who will be most creative. So now how are you going to use this quality of yours is what you have to see. Definitely internet opens more channels of creativity because you just have to put some prompts on the chatbots and your whatever you imagine can come live in front of you in a fraction of seconds. So that means that it's definitely more easier to see to it that your creativity comes alive in front of you in today's time, as compared to back then, when if you were creative, then you were always being nudged that you're wasting your time in, say, creating music or creating a song or writing a novel. It was considered sheer wastage of time. But now it is valued, now it is cherished, because it's very, very difficult to be genuine. It's very, very difficult to be innovative and be a creator. Reason being that everything is readily available on the media, and you don't really stimulate your creative selves because you just copy and paste things. So anybody who is creative has definitely got certain special skills, and that person should definitely make sure that they develop it well by using the right tools available online as well as offline. And also, as educators, as teachers, we should encourage students to be creative in different spheres.
Not focuses not on memorize.
No, memory also has its place.
But
I
it
cannot.
was priority. Initially, it was priority.
So it is, yes. So it, I will say that memory is also important, and it is also necessary to acquire education. But mere memory is not, acquisition of knowledge cannot happen just by memorizing things. You have to comprehend, you have to understand it, you have to analyze what you have comprehended, and then apply it also.
Agree. So creativeness, a wonderful insight. So creativeness is a fundamental trait of any individual, and technology may boost it, may leverage. It can be used as a leverage. It can be used as a facilitator.
Right.
So thank you so much for your wonderful insights on education system and the way technology has been using by students, by educators. So wonderful insight from your side.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.